Hi, my name is Jonathan. If the U.S. goes to war against Iran, I want to convince anyone that's even remotely involved with the U.S. military to please kill me before you kill any Iranian child. Me, as an internationalist and as a pacifist, I side with children in any war. I always side with children. I never side with the military. So, in a war, if we were to go to war against Iran, I defiantly oppose the military. No matter who the military is, I defiantly oppose the military who are attacking children. And I side with the children, with Iranian children, in the event of the U.S. going to war against Iran. Now, I want to give you a little background to the current preparation for the U.S.'s war, future war against Iran. Though I'm not an expert, over the past few months, the U.S. has been amassing Navy forces in the Persian Gulf in preparation for attacking Iran. And in the last few months also, the Pentagon has been really irked by Iran defying OPEC, by Iran demanding payments for their oil in currencies other than the U.S. dollar, defying OPEC. And the U.S. wants to have dominance over the oil, over the energy resources around the world, so the Pentagon is very irked by that. And Iran is also a threat to neo-liberalism, because Iran has no association with the World Trade Organization, with the International Monetary Fund, or with the World Bank. So Iran has the potential to provide developmental assistance of a radically different model than WTO, IMF, and the World Bank. So that's another reason why the U.S. wants to attack Iran, like they attacked Libya, because Libya had no association with the World Bank, and so on. And also, before we attacked Iraq, Iraq was defying OPEC by insisting on payments for their oil in currencies other than the U.S. dollar. So Iraq did the same thing. So Iran is doing the same thing. So the U.S. may attack Iran at least after the presidential elections, because the Obama administration doesn't want to upset his being reelected, because Obama will be reelected. I'm confident in that. So probably after the reelection of President Obama, and after the Assad regime falls in Syria, because the Assad regime, of course, supports Iran, and Iran supports the Assad regime. So the the CIA is working really hard to topple the Assad regime in Syria. So once that happens, we're attacking Iran. But also, China and India are the main importers of Iranian oil. So that may be a hindrance to the Pentagon attacking Iran, because we don't want to upset our relationships with India and China. In my opinion, Iran deserves nuclear weapons, even though Iran is using their nuclear power solely for civilian purposes. I think it would be a very good idea for Iran to build nuclear weapons to counter Israel, because Israel is the largest, the biggest threat to Middle Eastern peace, to the stability of the Middle East. And Israel is the biggest terrorist state in the whole region. So it'd be a very good idea for Iran to garner nuclear weapons in order to counter Israel. So if the U.S. attacks Iran, there will be Iranian children killed. So for one Iranian child is killed, I demand to be an atonement for that one child's death. So I'd plead with the Iranian Embassy in Washington, D.C. to please take me in and to sentence me to capital punishment for the death of just one Iranian child killed by the U.S. forces, which will happen. So I will travel to Washington, D.C. and plead with the Iranian Embassy to please take me in and sentence me to capital punishment for the death of that child. Or I'm willing to fly to Iran myself, which I'd love to go to. I love Iran. I'd love to go to Iran anyway. I love Iranians. So I'm willing to fly to Iran myself and plead with the parents of just one Iranian child that's killed by a U.S. bomb or killed by U.S. forces, plead with those parents to please take my life as an atonement for their one daughter, their one son that was killed by the U.S. Please take my life. I'm seriously willing to fly to Iran to be an atonement for that one child killed. So, in the event of a war with Iran, I suspend my U.S. citizenship because I side with children. In the event of any war, I always side with children in a war. So, the U.S. military, because suspending my U.S. citizenship, the U.S. military, you are not defending my freedom, even though you wouldn't be defending. You're not defending the freedom of any American by going to war. But you are not defending my freedom by attacking Iran, because I am siding with Iranian children in the event of the U.S. attacking Iran. So, with this vlog, I'll do my best to present myself as a person standing in between an Iranian child and a U.S. soldier attempting to kill that Iranian child. I'm doing my best to stand in the middle to prevent that Iranian child being killed by a U.S. soldier. And this vlog is my best attempt of covering that Iranian child with my entire body as a bomb is dropped on him or her. So, like, this is my, because I want to do it literally myself, of just covering my body over that Iranian child. So this vlog is my best attempt, covering my body over that Iranian child in the event of a bomb, a U.S. bomb, dropping on the child. And I was thinking today of how, like, when U.S. troops, like the U.S. Air Force, they're putting the missiles on a jet, a U.S. jet. Like, they always like to put graffiti and cute little words on those missiles. What I think you American troops should do for a cute phrase, they should write children on those missiles. They should, like, graffiti the word children on those bombs, or even on those bombs about to be dropped on Iranian children. At least, why don't you guys just draw pictures of children playing on those missiles, those bombs? Very good idea. So I demand, if you are in the U.S. Marines, you're in the U.S. Army or the Navy or the Air Force, I demand you to kill me. Please kill me instead of the Iranian child. I love Iranians. I love Iranian culture. So I am more sensitive about Iran, among all the nations the U.S. has ever attacked, I am most sensitive about Iran because I've had a couple of very good Iranian friends. I love Iran. I love Iranian culture. So I'm very sensitive about Iran. So this directive, asking you in the military to kill me instead of a child, this goes for all in the military. It goes for all those who are in the reserves, and it goes for all those who are veterans of the U.S. military. So if you're in the U.S. military, and we do go to war against Iran, I am your enemy, and you are my enemy, because I am siding with children, not with you. You are my enemy. You are the ones that are trying to kill children, so I'm opposed to you. I can't kill you because I'm a pacifist, but I'm siding with those Iranian children. I am your enemy, and you are my enemy. So, okay. This situation is not any different. This scenario is not any different than you being in the U.S. military, you holding a gun, and I am standing right in front of you. You're holding a gun at me, and right next to me is a 10-year-old, very cute Iranian girl, and you have one bullet. You have one bullet in your gun. So, who are you going to shoot? Are you going to shoot me, an adult, or are you going to shoot that 10-year-old Iranian girl? You're a sick asshole if you shoot that girl instead of me. I mean, this scenario, this context is no different. You dropping a bomb on Iran, it's no different than this scenario. So kill me instead of killing, please kill me instead of killing an Iranian child. God. Yeah, if you're watching this vlog and you think I messed up for offering myself like this, and I'm serious, I'm very serious about, asking the U.S. military, U.S. troops to kill me instead of an Iranian child. Very serious about it. if you think I'm sick, messed up for arguing this, then think about what you're saying. Because killing children has been normalized for you. In this whole war on terror, killing children has been normalized for you. It's like a normal thing for you, and that's really sick. You're just a sick fuck. So you're the one who's messed up. You've been brainwashed by the U.S. media. So, like, I'm so desperate to save an Iranian child being killed by the U.S. Like, I have a litany of insults. I don't usually like to give insults, and I don't really mean these insults because I love all people, genuinely. But, like, I'm so desperate to save the life of an Iranian child. I'm going to insult, if you're in the U.S. military, you are in the U.S. Marines, the Army, Navy, Air Force, whatever. I'm going to insult you in order to convince you to kill me instead of killing an Iranian child. And at the end, I'll give you my phone number so you can track me. Okay, litany of insults. If you're serving in the U.S. military, Marines, Army, or Navy, including all veterans, and all of these insults, they're all true. They're all exactly true for everyone that serves in the U.S. military. If you're serving in the U.S. military, you're a certified pedophile and a rapist because you kill poor children and rape your fellow female comrades. You're a stupid American because you can't think for yourself, and all Americans are stupid anyway. If you're serving the U.S. military, you're the biggest wuss. You really are. Because you pad yourself with all this armor in order to kill a defenseless child. And me as a pacifist, I'm braver than you. I'm braver than everyone serving in the U.S. military because I'm offering my whole life. So you're a wuss. If you're white serving in the U.S. military, you're white trash because you think killing children gives honor to your redneck family. If you're black serving in the U.S., you're a house nigger because you're fighting for the super rich white shareholders whom the Pentagon are fighting for anyway. The Pentagon always fights not for our freedoms, but for the super rich whitey shareholders. So you're house nigger if you're black fighting in the military. If you're Hispanic fighting in the military, you're just a fucking spick for fighting for a military that has ruthlessly killed innocent Hispanic peoples for years. If you're a Muslim in the military, in the U.S. military, then you're just a fucking raghead for putting the military ahead of your Islamic faith and for killing your fellow Muslims, like if you go to war against Iran. So killing children is the worst excuse for life, so you may as well kill yourself. You may as well just kill yourself in the U.S. military because you're killing children. Just like so many other recent veterans are killing themselves. You may as well do the same thing because you're killing children. So make that manufactured bullet, worth existing by shooting yourself in the head with it because you kill defenseless, innocent children. So give me my phone number, 304-676-9954. Best way for you to track me. And again, you're not killing me because you insulted me. You're killing me because I'm defending those poor innocent Iranian children. And again, as I say at the end of all these logs, this log is evidence to a future court that may try you for my murder. I say that you are acquitted for my murder. I love Iranian children. I'm defending Iranian children. Thank you.